Over the last few decades, something strange has happened. Neurological disorders, once relatively rare, have skyrocketed. 300%, that's how much they've increased, like a bad investment, but in our brains. Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, even conditions like autism are being diagnosed more and more. Sure, some might say we're just better at spotting it now, but is that the whole story? Or is something else going on, something we're not being told? Now, I'm not a doctor, but a 300% jump. That's not just finding more cases under the couch cushions. Something's fishy here, and it leads us to a powerful industry, Big Pharma. These folks, they love a good mystery, especially when it involves selling you a solution. But what if they're also sitting on answers about what's causing these problems in the first place? Let's talk about the FDA, that agency meant to protect us from harmful stuff. Turns out their archives are like a graveyard for inconvenient truths. We found evidence of multiple trials for common drug additives abruptly terminated. These additives, they were linked to, you guessed it, neurological issues. Now, correlation doesn't equal causation, sure, but shouldn't we at least know why these trials were stopped? Transparency, it seems, isn't a highly profitable drug. One trial we dug up was looking at a preservative used in, of all things, children's vaccines. They found a possible link to developmental issues, but before the results could be confirmed, poof, funding vanished. Coincidence, maybe. But when it comes to our health, maybe isn't good enough. And it's not just us Yanks who are in the dark. Our friends across the pond, they've got secrets too. Unpublished EU health reports leaked through those bastions of truth. Academic circles hint at a vast cover-up. These reports, they suggest a connection between certain pesticides and, you guessed it, neurological disorders. Funny thing is, these pesticides still widely used. Why? Well, let's just say the companies that make them have some very persuasive lobbyists. It seems profits once again trump people. But here's a glimmer of hope in all this gloom and doom. The market, that fickle beast, is starting to sniff out the truth. Herbal supplements, once dismissed as hippie nonsense, are having a moment. ETFs focused on these natural remedies are outperforming those bloated big pharma giants. It seems folks are losing faith in the guys who keep selling us problems, and then selling us solutions to those very same problems. Look, I'm not saying chamomile tea is the cure for Parkinson's. But when the system designed to protect us is more interested in protecting corporate profits, maybe it's time we start asking some tough questions. What are they hiding? And more importantly, what are we going to do about it?